Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing tonight? So, this is Mark Bristol with Southern Broadcast Gaming Network, here with Impact Racing League EMM Series, race number 5 at Bristol Motor Speedway. So these guys are still finishing up practice. And this is going to be a 175 lap race with stage breaks at 45 and 90. We're going to have a 65% fuel window with 4 extra sets of tires and 1 fast repair. Tonight's sponsors are Keystone Corner, Ocala Design Group, and Exotic Mobile Marketing, all 3 very proud sponsors of the Impact Racing League. So while these guys are finishing up practice, if you guys would join me, stand up, hands over your heart, and we will watch the national anthem.
those tires aren't going to probably last that long.
So it looks like we have got 3 viewers out there with us in the chat. Thank you guys for coming. Looks like everybody is gridding up, getting ready to go.
I have also been hearing some interesting scenarios.
Well, let us in on it.
It appears that with even the race configuration here, I've been overhearing the drivers of engine temps.
Ooh, okay, well that's not a good thing.
No. So it will be interesting. What's going to help them out a little bit is the fact that the air temp has been going down. Air temp's now 8.
They're not in Florida. Now it was 92 degrees.
However, I had snuck onto the track during some of the practice sessions, and their track temp there was actually about 20 degrees more than what they're dealing with right now. So it's going to be an interesting scenario to say the least. Truck lights are out.
All right, so pace truck lights are out. We are about to go green flag racing. All right, now Exotic Mobile Marketing is bringing you our green flags this evening. We are green flag racing here in the first lap at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Car sideways.
Ooh!
Looks like we got a wreck for the lead.
That is not good. So our first caution of the evening, caution flag, yellow flag, brought by the Ocala Design Group. So let's go back and check out what happened. Do you want to pull that up on split screen, Grant?
Yeah, I'm pulling that up right now.
So we're going to go side by side. Check this out. Take your info bars off for me. There you go.
Looks to be that the 33 got tight out of the turn 4 and slapped the wall. Unfortunately, the 8 of the 8 of Riley Mobley was just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's really bad, but it shows that it can get dangerous when you're packed up like that.
Yep. Just nowhere for the 8 to go. But it looks like the most amount of damage was to the 33.
Alexander Palma has been a force to be reckoned with in a good bit of the races here. So it's interesting to see, one, the car is not damaged, and 2,
now there is a small
down the
little
engine
note.
volume here a little bit.
Oh, are we a little too low?
Yeah, so Zach Stevens came on and said we're a little too low, but he said the engines may be too loud, so I'm going to turn them down a little bit. So we're going to go back full screen. Looks like
there is a small little note because it's hard to tell from configurations. We are on the dual pit road config, so they only have to enter in the pit road out of going into turn 4.
Oh, nice.
Instead of turn 2.
Well, that definitely makes it easier.
As the pace truck lights are out. And it looks like the leader has chosen the outside lane.
Well, the outside lane might give him a little better on the start and maybe a little more momentum. And he could shoot down to the inside lane very shortly after takeoff. You never know. You know, these guys, have it down to a science. And that's why, I applaud you guys, and I love watching, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. It would take me a lot of practice to get where you guys are. All right, well, we are back green flag racing again. Exotic Mobile Marketing is bringing you our green flag. And Levi McCarty has taken a decent jump on that first position, followed very closely by Devin Johnson, who is not giving up. And Patrick Hernandez in the number 4. Now, something I like doing, let them race for a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit closer on these guys, and I want to check out the cars for this evening. So you got Levi McCarty in that number 8, that Fairfield Auto Group Toyota. Patrick Hernandez in the Ray Brigg number 4. Devin Johnson in the Coke and Coke Zero number 31. Sean Harrell in the Texaco and Haviline 21. Josh Privet in the Home Depot number 9. Eric Wolf in the Tire Pros number 51. Followed closely by Daniel Kingston in that U.S. Army number 22. Grant, you want to go with me, or?
Yeah. Who was it? Daniel Kingston number 22. We got Zach Bates. Oh, God. Trying to tell. Sunsider 19 Chevy.
And it also says Race for Ward. So again, these guys are, they've got the Race for Ward on their car. Brandon Ward and his family went through a tragedy, really, and their house had burnt down. So, these guys are putting on a GoFundMe. I don't know if they reached their goal yet. So if you guys want to check out Impact Racing League and look up under GoFundMe, Brandon Ward or the Ward family. So, but yeah. And then let's go. We got number 39.
39 is currently driving Sun Drop livery on that Chevy Camaro.
Oh yeah, love Sun.
33 of Alexander Palma is in that Skull Camaro as always. The 8 of Riley Mobley is in a. Looks like.
Let's just say a really cool looking car with a messed up rear fender.
Yeah. The 14 of Travis Stroney is in the Caterpillar Toyota. I've actually seen him in the wall a few times already, as you can tell. The 12 of Ethan Gregory is in an iRacing livery Toyota. And to finish it off, David Shirkman in a raw 47 Toyota.
Yeah, and I like how several of these guys have that Race for Ward plastered on their car. That's actually really cool of these guys.
Yeah, it's really nice. It really shows that we're all a family here.
Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, Brandon Ward is not able to make it this evening. But hey, Grant, go ahead and turn your volume up a little bit.
How's this?
Yeah, because Zach Stevens and Southern Broadcast Gaming Network, my boss.
Hi, Richard.
Yeah, hey, Richard. Of course, my boss had it to watch.
Yeah, I try to make it that I'm not too loud, but I understand being too quiet by accident. We actually had in the middle of that the 9 of Josh Privet had received some damage, and I believe is going down pit road. He is.
And didn't call out a caution flag. That's a good thing, but at the same time, I'm going to go back and check that out.
Yep, going back right now for you.
Oh, you're doing that? All right, I'll go back live. And we'll go side by side. All right, so Zach Stevens says that's good right there. Thank you again, Zach.
Looks to be that Josh was... just got too tight out of turn 4 and got tapped by the 21.
I'm glad that didn't call out a caution. Luckily,
it's a
he
bit
was
of
able...
surprise, but he is down on that apron. Yeah, thank you, Zach.
Now we've all three said it. You, me, and our boss.
Yeah. Oh, and I think Josh was just in the wall again as I went back live. He was.
Hopefully he doesn't have any damage to that car that can't be fixed. Maybe he needs to go ahead and take one of his fast repairs.
He came in and actually grabbed one of them.
Oh, he did?
So, yeah.
So here we are in lap 29 of 175, guys. First place is still Levi McCarty. Patrick Hernandez is in that second spot. Devin Johnson up one spot from where he started in that third spot, finishing off the podium. Daniel Pinkston and Eric Wolf are fighting over that fourth position.
That was close out of 4.
Now Alexander Palma is actually joining the battle with Zach Bates and Sean Harrell right behind them. So it's a good little pack. I'm going to go ahead and go back full screen. Oh! Looks like that number 15. No, 51. So Eric Wolf might have had a little bit. So we're going to go back side by side. And this one did bring out a caution flag. So our caution flags tonight are brought to you by the Ocala Design Group. Grant's going to go back, and we're going to go ahead and check out that replay.
It looks like the 51 just out of turn 4 again, and the 19 of Zach Bates had nowhere to go and tapped him.
Yeah, but he didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard says got turned, looks like. So yeah, he hit that wall, and you know, he didn't have any choice but to hit him, and it did unfortunately put him on a little bit of a spin cycle. So he technically got turned, but it was by the wall. So that shows that that turn number 4 is definitely a little dangerous. So we need to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, the car gets loose into turns 1 and 3, but it just tightens up so much outside on turns 2 and 4. It's a menace, but it does make some interesting racing because of it.
You sounded a little bit like J. Jonah Jameson right there. It's a menace to society. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, while we are in our... Are we in our caution? No. Yes, we're still under caution. Making sure here. So we're going to go ahead and check out our merch store. You guys can go on to bonfire.com, Southern Broadcast Network. We have cups, hats, tote bags. Hopefully be adding Impact Racing to that if they'll let us. And again, our sponsors for the evening are Keystone Corner, Ocala Design Group, and Exotic Mobile Marketing.
Would you like to hear the pit strategy?
Yes, I would.
It looks like in this instance it will be the top 9 who will be staying out of the pits. People who pit were going to be Riley Mobley, Eric Wolf, Travis Stroney, Dominic Privet, and Josh Privet.
Now I wonder, getting fresh tires could definitely help them, but we are literally coming up onto a stage break in 8 laps.
Yes. So they might be trying to play the strategy of being up front at the end of the stage, but it could also work against them being on older tires. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Pace truck off.
And we are green flag racing. Again, guys, our green flag is brought to you tonight by Exotic Mobile Marketing. Now it looks like that 18 of Levi McCarty got a good jump on that first position. He always, well, so far this race, he has been able to get good jumps off those starts.
He has. We got a battle here in between Daniel Pinkston and Alexander Palma here for the 4th position.
Oh yeah, we got a nice tight pack up there too.
Daniel was in the wall.
Not very much. So he was able to save that, which is very good. Now it looks like Alexander Palma is coming right up on that 31 of Devin Johnson. Sorry. Ooh, and he is able to get past him for that 3rd position. But Devin is not going to let that go, as he is right behind Alexander Palma and staying on, or as close to his tail as he can get. I've noticed that Alexander Palma might have some nitrous in there. You know, he's definitely got a feel for those straightaways. But Devin Johnson is a little bit sideways. Ooh, so Josh Privet and Devin Johnson, sorry. And that did bring out the caution flag. I'm going to go ahead and check that out on full screen right quick. Looks like that number 12 of Ethan Gregory just got him on that rear bumper with that chrome horn. And it looks like everybody tried to avoid him, but unfortunately, I don't know that number 19 got him, but he wasn't listed as a crash. And then, Josh Privet went and took right into that side, T-boning him.
Yeah, and unfortunately, at least for me, it looks like Josh does not have a front bumper again.
Yeah, and they've only got 2. Oh, no. Well, you see that number 15, that Tire Pros, or 51 Tire Pros went ahead and used his fast repair. That would be Eric Wolf. Let's see who else. Josh Privet. Not sure if he's got a front bumper, but checking a different screen. Nope, looks like he might be hitting the pit now. Wonder if he has a fast repair left, if it is worth using it right at this moment.
It'd be hard to say. The fact that Josh was a lap down and he is not taking the fast repair, he had to wait an extra lap to come in.
So it looks like we are in that caution right now with Riley Mobley. Now I wonder if they're going to use this for the...
I would believe they would use this for the stage.
That's what I was thinking. And if I'm not incorrect, Levi McCarty was the stage winner on that one.
I believe so.
That's with me. I get caught up. I'm like a raccoon. Like, ooh, shiny. So, like,
yeah.
trash.
Yeah, I get that.
see where Levi McCarty is. Do you think he'd want to come up and chat and talk to us a little bit?
Yeah, I can see if he's got some time. If it doesn't go 1 to green right here. You ready for him?
Yes. Hey, Levi.
You've got Grant and Mark in the booth. How are you doing up there?
I'm good, guys. How you doing?
Not too bad.
So it looks like you won the stage, and we'll be quite quick on this. How was the run?
Felt decent. Tire wear is going to play a little more than I thought it was going to in the beginning. So about managing the tires and trying to keep the nose clean.
All right. Well, best of luck in the rest of your race, and I'll move you back up to Fairfield. Enjoy the rest of this stage.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Well, we've just about ready to go back green flag racing. We've got 14 viewers out there with us in the stream. You guys' green flag tonight is brought to you by Exotic Mobile Marketing, proud sponsor of the Impact Racing League. And we've already got people out in the chat.
Spin.
Another caution already.
It's for the 4 of Patrick Hernandez.
Ooh, all right. So we're going to go side by side. Check that out. Looks like the pace truck probably said, man, I just went in.
Yeah. Wonder if the pace truck's going to have enough fuel for tonight. It looks to be that the Patrick just got loose going into turn 3 and just spun it around. Luckily, no one made contact with him, so it's just going to be some hot tires after that.
Well, that's good. That's good. At least it was a self-spin. Didn't get anybody else brought into the fray. But it still shows, like you were talking about with the high banks and, you know, the ability for control. And that definitely does play a very large part, just like you were saying, man. And that's why I appreciate having you in.
Yeah. Having someone who's experienced a lot of these tracks that everyone's going to can help out a lot. It actually looks like Patrick is going to be coming in maybe to get some 4 fresh tires after that.
Very possible. I mean, they do have 4 sets, but it makes you wonder, you know, are they going to go through all 4? Like, how are they going to be at the end? You know, that's the question.
Yeah. Oh. No, he did not take tires. He might have just been repairing some damage then.
So we've got 12 viewers out there in the stream. Now, anybody in the chat, let us know, who do you have for the win? Now, Southern Broadcast Gaming Network, Richard out there says Pinkston. Now, I know this because Richard is an Army veteran, and I guarantee that is why he's calling for Pinkston to win. He's got that Army. That 22 U.S. Army car. Ballistic Rainbow says, I can't believe how fast the pace truck is.
You should see the pace truck around Talladega then.
Oh, Lord.
I have so many video replays purely because of the fact of watching the truck drift around turns 1 and 2 coming out of the pits. It's incredible to watch.
That is funny. But yeah, I mean that pace truck will jump out. We're talking at a moment's notice.
But if you actually, who do you think?
Oh, I ain't doing
your
this.
eye on
the pace truck. The pace truck. I have my eye on the pace truck for the win.
Fair enough.
I don't want to put that on anybody. That's why I was asking everybody in the chat. But you know, if I had to pick somebody, I'm really partial to Eric Wolf. the number 51. Not only is he a good racer, he is a great car painter. And, you know, he does a lot of the liveries for these guys. So your pace truck is off. We are about ready to go back green flag racing. And again, your green flag, Exotic Mobile Marketing, proud sponsor of the Impact Racing League. Let's get back. I'm going to go to my chopper cam. That's one of my favorite cameras.
Yeah.
And we're going to go and look. Riley Mobley in first, Travis Stroney in second, 18 of Levi McCarty in third, Alexander Palma in the Skull Car in fourth, Eric Wolf, number 51, in fifth, Ethan Gregory in sixth in the number 12, David Curitin.
Who's sideways.
Ooh, he did.
Saved
dang.
that.
He saved it, but he did drop down. So we got Daniel Pinkston in seventh. Grant, you want to go ahead and take the rest for me?
Yeah, Daniel, Zach Bates in eighth in the 19 car. Josh Privet is in ninth.
And he's in that number 9 car.
Yeah. Patrick Hernandez in the 4 is in 10th. Devin Johnson, the 31, is in 11th. Sean Harrell in the 21 is in 12th. Battling with Dominic Previtt in that 39 as they make contact into turn 1. No yellow, but they saved it.
They did save it, and that's good. Didn't have a lot of damage to those cars. It wasn't a very big wreck, but it was still a little bit of paint trading. In fact, I think I see sun drop on the side of that Texaco 21.
Yellow's out. The 4 has spun again.
Ooh.
Oh, I know that sign. It appears he has lost the rear end again as he has entered turn 1.
You watching that right now? Yep. We are side by side. We're going to check that out.
Oh, it actually starts more on the exit of turn 4.
Yeah, you can see him going a little bit sideways on that exit of turn 4.
Trying to not hit to Josh in the 9 there. Because of that, he entered in low, which is a danger. Because of that transition and just lost the rear. Again, didn't hit anyone, but
yeah, but
those tires at this rate are going to be shot.
How can you trade paint and not call a caution, but you spin and a caution comes out?
Well, he was more sideways than those two. iRacing has a thing that it checks the angle of the car.
And that actually makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. So 9 viewers out there with us watching the stream tonight. Thank you guys for showing up. We are in lap 64 of 175. And your pace truck lights are still on. Now the Impact Racing League EMM Series is brought to you by Exotic Mobile Marketing, the Ocala Design Group, and Keystone Corner. So in our caution, we have Riley Mobley in first, Levi McCarty in second, Eric Wolf in third, Travis Stroney in fourth, Ethan Gregory in, Alexander Palma in fifth, Ethan Gregory in sixth, Zach Bates in seventh. Grant?
Josh Privet in eighth, Patrick Hernandez in ninth, Sean Harrell in 10th, Daniel Pinkston in 11th, Devin Johnson in 12th, David Curtin in 13th, and Dominic Privet bringing up the rest of the field in 14th.
All right, we are back green flag racing. Riley
Oh,
Mobley.
wheel spin out off the start. 47 had to check up heavy to not run into Daniel Pinkston.
Ooh. There's definitely some control
Oh,
issues.
no!
Well, guys, our caution flag is out again. Caution flag is brought to you by the Ocala Design Group. Lap 68 of 175. We're going to go side by side and check that out.
It appears to have started with the 33, got tight out of turn 4, hitting the wall. Goes down, hits the inside wall, but bounces back up the track into the 19.
It's like they're playing
and the
pinball.
21 gets collected.
Yeah, there is definitely some control. I mean, I can say issues, but definitely control is going to be a big part of tonight's race, as we can see. See, we've got our pace truck lights are still on with Mr. Riley Mobley riding up right behind him. It looks like Travis Stroney at setting crashed. I don't think he might have just got a little sideways on that turn.
Pace truck's lights are out now.
All right, we're going to go back full screen.
Looks like Riley's going to be starting on the outside again. The outside's been the preferred line.
Yeah, especially for a high-profile start. You know, these guys want to get a quick jump. Your outside line is your best bet. All right, we are green flag racing, brought to you by the Ocala Design Group this evening, with Riley Mobley in your first position. So we are on lap 73 of 175. Getting pretty close to that second stage break, which will be a little over halfway through the race. Then that's when the strategy starts.
Riley's got some competition. Levi's right on his bumper.
And Levi, you know, since he was the leader or the winner of that first stage, you know, it shows that he does have a fast car out there tonight.
Yeah. I'm actually looking at some of these stats right now, and Levi actually has 10 laps fresher tires than Riley.
Ooh, okay, so that's definitely going to play a factor in that.
But it all is going to be based on how well he has treated his tires. The same goes for Riley. Travis behind him is also on the same lap as Riley in terms of tires. But everyone else around him is on the same strategy as Levi.
And then actually, if you go back to the fifth position, You've got Patrick Hernandez and Josh Privet going side by side, battling it out. Looks like Patrick went ahead and took it over. And now you got Ethan Gregory and Josh Privet. Nope, looks like Josh might be passing. No, they're still battling it out for that 6th spot right there.
Levi has taken the lead from Riley. Looks like Riley's starting to fall back just a tiny bit due to the tire wear. And he's in the wall!
Oh, all right. We have another caution flag out there this evening. 10 viewers out there. So our caution flag tonight is brought to you by the Ocala Design Group. And we're going to go side by side to check this out. I think I made a good call on calling for the pace truck tonight.
Yeah.
But anybody out there with us in the chat, 10 viewers, let me know, who do you guys have for winning this evening? We are nearly halfway through the race.
Looks like the 8 of Riley Mobley hit the wall into Travis, who then collected the 51 of Eric Wolf. All 3 of them going sideways into the turn 1 wall.
Ooh. I am glad that they do not have to pay the repair bills for these cars.
Oh my God. Did you see the April Fool's joke iRacing posted?
No.
They were saying exactly that.
Oh, Lord.
It was a very interesting time, but they kind of did it midday of April 1st. So it was truly known it was an April Fool's joke.
That still would have been hilarious.
Yeah. Unfortunately, last year's April Fool's joke was not an April Fool's joke.
Continue. See, I like knowing this stuff.
It was the time where the FIA were getting on sim racers, more on the motion rig side, but they also said for any FIA sanctioned event, everyone that says sim racer and streamer had to have a harness on. If not, they could get in serious trouble.
Next thing you know, they're going to tell them they have to wear helmets while racing.
I will gladly do that.
Only if I can
go buy a helmet, but
only if I can pick my helmet.
I mean, I'd just go get a motorcycle helmet.
For you, yes. Me, I have to make it funny.
Oh, I'm not saying what's on it yet, though. Though I've always wanted to design my own helmet. But if I did, I'd probably just make it a replica from something from Hot Wheels because I love that series.
So have you I wouldn't even do it in just a helmet. Have you seen the movie Free Guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Full body mustache, hot pink. So, all right.
Pace truck lights are out.
Yep. That's what I was just about to call. Thank you, Grant. Looks like
It's going to be a 5-lap shootout for the second stage.
And Levi McCarty is still in the lead and in the top lane. All right, back green flag racing brought to you tonight by Exotic Mobile Marketing. Now we are 4 laps away from the second stage break of the evening. It looks like Levi McCarty is running that first position again, followed by Patrick Hernandez in second, Josh Privet in third, Devin Johnson in fourth, Ethan Gregory in fifth, David Curitan in sixth, Daniel Pinkston in seventh, Would you like to take the rest race?
Sure. Dominic Privet in 8th. Riley Mobley in 9th. Eric Wolf there close by in 10th. Sean Harrell in 11th. Travis Stroney in 12th. And then it's Zach Bates in 13th, a lap down. And Alexander Palma 2 laps down in 14th.
All right, and we still have all 14 racers this evening, which is a good thing. Nobody has had it so hard that they are out. You got.
And that's the stage.
All right, so our second stage break of the evening, Levi McCarty went ahead and took the second stage as well. Now, we already brought him in once, so let's let him enjoy this caution.
I literally just watched the pace truck drift 3 and 4, leaving tire marks. I didn't think it would leave tire marks, but that was incredible to see.
Well, and that's going back to what Ballistic Rainbow said in the chat. I can't believe how fast that pace truck is right there.
You want to know how fast? I can see that.
You know what? Let's go side. Let's check this out. Go side by side with me.
Because iRacing does track the speed. See, the pace car comes out of pit road, going into turn 3, already doing 110.
Oh, he is Tokyo drifting it.
Doing 100 miles per hour just coming out of turn 4, and then just stomps on the brakes down to 40.
Now, is that a Ford F-150? Because I want that truck now.
I think it's a Silverado.
Oh, there you go. Chevy Silverado. Probably got a dang Corvette motor in it.
At this rate, yeah. It actually appears to be unbranded, but still,
That looks like the
Silverado.
Chevy grill. Yeah, it does look like the Silverado body.
I do know that there are some paint schemes out there on the Chevy Silverado to be the pace truck. So some of them actually being custom numbers, so you wouldn't even have a race number on that thing.
Hey, there you go. So it looks like in this stage break, Devin Johnson, the number 31, is going to go ahead and take into that first position and get right up by the pace truck. That way he can get a good start. So
Devin Johnson's actually going for an interesting strategy, as well as the rest of the top 4.
Are they not trying to get tires?
They did not come in and pit.
Well, so given the history so far we've been 90 laps and we have had 8 cars. 2 of those were stage breaks. 6 of those were caution. So
yes,
what do you think these guys are thinking? Do you think these guys are thinking it's going to happen just like that in the last 85?
Maybe, or they're trying to have it be that the tires last as long as possible, so they still have 2 sets remaining. I think everyone else only has 1.
Okay, so that's where it gets dangerous.
Just to say it real quick before the pace truck, Devin's on 31 lap old tires. Daniel and Riley are on 12, and Sean's on 25 lap old tires.
Ooh, so Devin's way back there, but we're gone green flag racing here in lap 95 of 175. So he might be trying to make those tires last.
Yeah.
Which is definitely a smart strategy. You know, some of these guys were heating up their tires a lot earlier. You know, Devin hasn't really been in too many altercations, so he might have been saving tires all along.
Had some close, almost contact in between the 4 and the 21 out of turn 4. They've kept it clean, but still battling there for P4. Daniel Pinkston, Riley Mobley battling for second place, even though Devin is just right there in front of them.
So it looks like Riley actually went ahead and took that from him, but Devin still has a good lead on over the second car, about 0.3 of a second. But he might be picking that up to challenge him for that first position.
Yep, here comes Patrick down the inside of Daniel. He did pit last on that stage.
So he's running on fresh fuel and fresh tires, possibly.
Yep. Battle for the lead here. Riley's gotten around Devin. Oh, little tap.
Luckily, it did not cause an incident. Now, let's hope. Okay. Oh, yeah. He almost lost control into that four of Patrick Hernandez. Luckily, he did not.
Patrick Hernandez now in second place, trying to catch up to Riley. 9-lap difference on tires there.
Yeah, but depending on how many sets of tires Hernandez has left, you know, these guys could take tires later in the race and just put him out to pasture.
Correct.
But Hernandez...
I'm not able to know how who has taken tires when, but all I can tell is Patrick Hernandez has made 3 stops versus Riley's 2.
Yeah, because I don't think it doesn't... Because I have got the pit strategy up here, but it does not have tires.
Let me see if I can find a way to get tires up for myself to let you know. As Riley actually scraped the wall last lap, Patrick's still there, only 0.2 behind him.
Go ahead and get rid of my pit strategy here. And I'm going to go ahead and check and see what is exciting. It looks like Devin Johnson and Josh Privet fighting over that 4th position. Josh went ahead and took that. Looks like we are the 9th.
We have a yellow.
Yep. 9th caution of the evening, brought to you by the Ocala Design Group. You want to go side by side?
Yeah, let's find out what happened. It seems to be from Ethan Gregory. Oh, going into turn 3, he was loose, but saved it.
And it doesn't look like he picked anybody else up, which is a good thing.
No, but what happens here out of 4? Oh, it just snaps loose on him on exit. Trying to keep it together.
And he looks like he's trying to overcorrect it.
Yeah, and goes down, hits the inside wall, and he's probably going to come up the track a little bit to actually cause the yellow to come out. Or was that when he was rejoined? Oh, he's had no choice but to come up on track to rejoin.
Yeah.
And there's the yellow lights if you see them.
Oh, yeah, I see them. So here we are, 9th caution of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have 9 viewers out there with us on stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Don't have any chat chatter. I miss you guys. So anybody in the chat wants to let us know what they think? Who is going to win this evening? And if not, tell me your favorite 90s pop song. I don't know. Anything.
Ooh. Trying to think of what mine would be.
Are you even alive in the 90s, Grant?
Yes. Yes, I was. I'm not that young. I was born in 96, so I was pretty much alive. That plus I grew up on 80s music, so.
Oh, yeah.
Parents had control of the radio in the car, so it was always 80s music.
Well, when you're 3 and 4, you know, they don't let you, control the radio. Because unfortunately, the Barney song isn't on the radio.
No. I don't even think I watched Barney.
You're lucky.
Yeah. I think I watched the Teletubbies, though. Definitely the Wiggles.
Dad, when I was a baby, my parents watched reruns of, stuff like Matlock and wonder why I like true crime so much.
Yeah, my parents were always watching older shows as well. Love Star Trek The Next Generation. Hogan's Heroes, Dragnet. I'm really showing age here.
Well, let me match your age and surpass you by saying I have all seasons of Hogan's Heroes on DVD.
Nice.
But all right, guys, we are at lap 112 of 175. Back to go green flag racing. Green flag tonight is brought to you by EMM, Exotic Mobile Marketing. Now let's see.
Top 6 did not pit that time.
Well, and that could be in their strategy because Riley Mobley just recently pitted. So
He has not. He's been out on track for the past 32 laps.
Oh, yeah. Hernandez pitted 23 laps ago, same as Privet. McCarty 23 laps. Stroney 24.
And the only other person is David Curtin, who's back down to 8th.
So maybe it is in their strategy. Maybe they're trying to make those things last as long as possible.
Because who knows? It could be a late to race caution that could really put the strategy on, upside down.
Oh, yeah. And given the control issues tonight, that's a very big possibility. But let's go through the field. We have Riley Mobley in first. Patrick Hernandez in second. Levi McCarty in third. Josh Privet in fourth. Travis Stroney in fifth. Daniel Pinkston in sixth. Eric Wolf in seventh. Kevin Johnson in eighth. Grant.
Sean Harrell in 9th. Actually getting past... Devin Johnson is trying to get past Daniel Pinkston right now. But Sean Barrow in 9th. Zach Bates in 10th. Dominic Privet in 11th. David Curlton in 12th. Ethan Gregory still a lap down in 13th. And Alexander Palma 2 laps down in 14th.
And I wonder, are they not doing the lucky dog out here?
I believe they are. I do remember seeing that setting on.
Okay.
But iRacing has a thing that if they get even a 0x during the yellow before receiving the lucky dog, or right before the yellow comes out, they will not get the lucky dog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that right there shows that I learned something new every race. But
There's
Patrick Hernandez
only been one occasion that I have lost my lucky dog. I was trying to catch up to the field in a next-gen race and accidentally made contact with someone and lost it.
Ooh. Well, speaking of losing it, Patrick Hernandez actually went ahead and took up that first position, leaving Levi McCarty in second and Riley Mobley in third. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Levi just passed Riley as you were saying that.
Oh yeah, I was watching it, but I didn't want to call it wrong. So there's your top 3 this evening so far: Patrick Hernandez, Levi McCarty, and Riley Mobley.
Kind of curious how Eric Wolf's going to do. He is the first person who did did come down pit road, I should say. Currently in 4th place.
Yeah, and he's only back, let me see. He's about 3 seconds back from the leader, but you still have quite a few laps this evening to take that up. So here we are, lap 128 of Bristol Motor Speedway. So Bristol has seemed to be a monster this evening on the cars. Grant, what do you think?
Well, Bristol is being Bristol to everyone. I'm surprised that if we didn't have the faster pairs, I bet we would see every single car with some stripes or damage on that right side.
Very.
Oh, we got a yellow.
Another caution. Looks like Josh Privet is telling me.
Oh, it's a 4-car pileup.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Well, we're going to go side by side, and you're going to tell us what happened, Grant.
Started out of turn 4 here. Let's see what happened.
You like how
Looking at Dominic Privet. Oh, it actually looks like Josh gets into the outside wall out of turn 4. Gets tapped by Dominic. Oh, Josh hits the inside wall. It's going to collect Dominic as well as the 12 of Ethan Gregory and the 47 of David Puritan. Oh, it actually even collects the 33 of Alexander Palma even. So both Ethan Gregory and Alexander will not get the lucky dog because of being involved in the wreck.
Ooh. That right, and that shows exactly what you were telling me.
Meanwhile, Pace Truck just drifting out. But man, that is very unfortunate. 47, oh gosh. 47 having to deal with the banking trying to get out of there. That is a nightmare of a type of rejoin that having to do.
Yeah, I don't think a 3-point turn will work on that.
He made it work getting up there, but he decided to tow. He probably had a meatball.
Now, please explain that term to me, a meatball.
Meatball. It is the black and orange flag. It's got a orange circle on it. It's considered a meatball because it literally just looks like a meatball. It means that you have too much damage and you must pit.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And it is considered like a black flag that if you do not serve it in 3 laps, you will be disqualified.
Ooh, okay. See, I like learning.
To quote another YouTuber, respect the meatball.
But I like it a meatball. And we just lost all of our Italian listeners.
And almost lost me choking on my drink.
Fatality.
But here we are in the
All right.
10th caution. Pace truck lights just went out.
Interesting scenario for Daniel Pinkston. He did not come down in pit, so he's on 23 lap older tires.
And that's
than the rest of the field.
Ooh. We're going to go to that. Actually, it says 26 here.
Well, 26, but they're on the rest of the field's on 3.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right.
Pace truck down.
Heck, it shows Patrick Hernandez, Levi McCarty. They were both 41 and 40 laps, respectively, between. And Riley Mobley actually said he went 50 laps before pitting.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. As Patrick Hernandez is on Daniel's bumper. Now side by side going into turn 1.
I'm telling you, when I say he's a rocket man.
Daniel Pinkston's already back to 4th place, but he's probably trying to play that tire strategy.
And that would be a
At
smart
this
thing.
point, yeah, at this point, honestly, I probably would have picked 2 for even my final set of tires.
Well,
So
just
who
to-
knows what happens?
exactly. Just to be safe, given all the cautions this evening, I think they're banking on more caution. And if the race gods give it to them, then they're going to be good. But
Yeah.
if the race gods decide no more caution, then where are they going to be?
Oh, Daniel's in the wall.
And it looks like he went ahead and throttled that down. He clutched it pretty hard and let the other guys go ahead and get a pass on him.
Yeah.
But
Already back to 9th place now.
all right. Well,
The last car on the lead lap.
we are 142 out of 175. So we're literally 32 laps now with Patrick Hernandez passing over that checkered. Or that start-finish line, my fault. So we have Patrick Hernandez in first, Levi McCarty in second, Riley Mobley in third. So these guys are keeping up their pace to stay in the top 3 this evening. Eric Wolf still back there in fourth, Devin Johnson in fifth, rounding out our top 5. Travis Stroney in sixth, Sean Harrell in seventh, Zach Bates in eighth, Daniel Pinkston in ninth, Ethan Gregory rounding out our top 10. Also, it looks like our first car 1 lap down. Dominic Privet in 11th, David Puritan in 12th, Alexander Palma in 13th, and it shows Josh Privet still in the pit in the 14th position.
He may have received too much damage and is having to just repair it at this point.
Yep. We have 6 viewers out there with us in the chat. Thank you guys for joining us this evening.
We do have a battle for the lead brewing right here in between Patrick Hernandez and Levi McCarty. Difference this time is that they're on the same tire strategy.
And we're going to call this the space race. Do you want to pick Patrick Hernandez for the USA or Levi McCarty for the US? One's the US and the other one's Russia. We got to figure this one out.
Oh gosh.
Then again, Hernandez doesn't really sound Russian.
No.
So who's going to
I
win
don't
the
think
space
either
race in
do.
this one?
If I had to guess, I would have my choice be Levi because of how well he's done in the past 2 stages.
Yeah, he was the stage winner in both stages 1 and 2 this evening. And we are here with 25 laps to go in Impact EMM Season 1, race number 5 at Bristol Motor Speedway. And we're actually... Go ahead, sorry.
Leaders are going around Dominic Privet.
Is he letting them go around?
Yep.
So that's going to put him another lap down. But it is good of him, if he sees them coming up on his tail, it's really good of him to go ahead and just get out of the way.
Yep. It's not their battle, so no need to even fight for it.
I'd still fight.
It would depend on what the scenario is. Being already a lap down, I wouldn't have fought it.
Yeah, now if I wasn't a lap down and they were about to put me a lap down, I'd fight it.
Yeah. But also, you got to think, there's 20 laps to go coming to the line right now.
Oh, yeah. Yep, just passed over that start-finish line, so we are at 20 laps to go. Levi McCarty looks like he went ahead and fell back just a little bit. He might be saving to let Patrick Hernandez maybe wear himself out. I just hope he
Very
doesn't
true.
get too far back.
You never know. I've seen I've seen some drivers who are even better than me actually like fall back like 10, 12 seconds, and then whenever they wear out the tires in front of him, he just comes in and picks them off one by one.
And that's a good strategy. See, that tells. I like to tell, a lot of times Richard and I broadcast together, and I like to tell them that I look at this racing as a game of chess. You gotta be a couple moves ahead. You gotta be thinking of your strategy.
Yep, Patrick just passing Daniel Pinkston, who's in 9th.
So now Daniel Pinkston being the first car one lap down. Let's see what's exciting to SDK. It would be the number 14 of Travis Stroney, followed really closely by Devin Johnson and Zach Bates in that 19 car. And there looks like Travis and, Zach's not quite up to him yet. So I would say Devin and Zach are fighting over that 7th position. And then they will reach up and reach out and touch Travis and see if they can battle for that spot. So here we are with 13 laps to go.
Patrick's now pulled out a 3.2 second lead on Levi.
Ooh. And he passed that 39 of Josh Privet again, or Dominic Privet again, sorry.
Wonder if Levi used up his tires trying to stay with Patrick.
And that also could be a possibility. I wonder if he has any sets left, if he's used all 4 sets that he has.
Unfortunately for me, the tire selector that I'm able to look at just tells me what each stint length was, not if they've taken tires.
Exactly. Same here. I got stint length, pit stop time, pit lane time, and pit stop laps. So it looks like a lot of all of our leaders up to the 8th position all pitted at lap 131.
And Devin Johnson, Zach Bates, who are battling for that P7, are actually about to be lapped by Patrick Hernandez. Goes 3 wide in the middle. Makes it through.
Dang. Ooh, and that number 19, Zach Bates, looks like he almost touched the wall. Or he did touch the wall, but he was able to save it. It looks like we've got, in fact, Zach Bates and Travis Stroney are both, they're both battling for that biggest mover at 7 spots from where they started. So we are here 5 laps to go at Bristol Motor Speedway. Looks like we've got some decent green flag racing here.
Yep. There is a battle right now for P5 in between Eric Wolf and Travis Stroney.
All right, yeah. Eric Wolf seems to be picking up just a little bit faster than Travis. And again, we're seeing that high line being an advantage at this track.
As Ethan Gregory pulls off to the side to let Patrick by, who is about to lap these two.
See, we call a good battle, and there comes Patrick Hernandez saying, nope, this is my show.
Yep.
So we are here with 2 laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway, guys. We are in the
wall slightly.
We are in the final lap. Now, our white flag is brought to us by Keystone Corner. So we're going to go ahead and get on to our leader.
Oh!
He got sideways, but he was able to save it. Let's see and we have the checkered flag, looks like Patrick Hernandez did go ahead and take that first position. And just like we called with Riley, looks like the 33 of Alexander Palma decided to help him do a spin. Let's go ahead and get our guys up here for our chat.
I'll move them in if you want an intro.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull up our race results. All right. Well, here at Bristol, we have your first position, Patrick Hernandez. Second position, Riley Mobley. Levi McCarty is in third. Sean Harrell in fourth. Actually, Grant, call out the rest for me. I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys up.
You said Sean Harrell in fourth. Eric Wolf finished in P5 with Travis Stroney in P6 behind him. Then it's Devin Johnson in seventh. Zach Bates finished in eighth. Daniel Pinkston finished in ninth. Ethan Gregory finished in 10th. Dominic Previtt in 11th. David Curtin finished in 12th. Alexander Palma in 13th. And the rounded out is Josh Privet in 14th.
Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Go ahead and bring my interview box up. So it looks like we're going to be first, we're going to go ahead and check with Mr. Levi McCarty.
Levi, you've got Mark and Grant in booth. How are you doing?
Hey, guys.
You got Riley instead of Levi. You got the wrong one there, Grant. Oh,
I
no.
thought
No,
we were
I'm
starting
wrong.
with P3. I
I'm wrong.
apologize.
No, you're right. I'm wrong. Levi, how are you tonight? Because obviously I'm not here.
I'm here. I'm good. I've come close at Bristol a lot, and I felt like tonight I had a pretty good chance. And I just towards the end there, I needed some clean air when I was running with Patrick, and I kind of chose to run a lane down, kind of middle, and it burned up my tires a little bit. Then I got in the wall and started plowing tight. So kind of frustrating to watch it drive away from me there, but good points tonight. 2 stage wins and a third place. Not a bad night at all.
Well, there you go, man. And third place, being on the podium, you have all the shout outs you would like this evening.
Yeah, I want to thank Abe. He hopped in and spotted for me tonight. He did a great job helping me out with some stuff, and Fletcher for hooking me up with the brand new paint. Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield Motorsports, all those guys. I appreciate Fletcher having some paints done for us and getting to run them. It's an honor and really fun. So yeah, fun night. Can't wait for the next one, and thanks for calling the race, guys.
Oh, well, thank you. And that was a good race, and we'll definitely see you next week.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy. All right, so next up, we're going to have Mr. Riley Mobley in second position. Riley, this is Mark and Grant in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy. What's up, guys?
Hey, nothing much, sir. That was a good race out there this evening. A lot of cautions, but you were able to keep it together and pull in second place.
Yes, sir. I mean, it was all up to strategy, honestly. I flipped both stages and pit whenever we had those cautions right before to try to get some track position. I wasn't the fastest car. I wasn't even the second place car. The 18 had my number in the long run, so he got a little unlucky and burned his stuff up. But I'm happy to have A3 Racing back on the car. Love those guys. They always run good whenever they're on the car, that's for sure. Really wasn't our night in terms of pace, but it was a fun race nonetheless.
But you still did an impressive job out there. There was a lot of control issues out at Bristol with some cars out there.
I was no different. I mean, I got tight a bunch. I was involved in 2 cautions. I entered the final stage with no faster pair, which at Charlotte screwed me, but it worked out here. I mean, I guess that's just the way it swings. But it was
Bristol
a fun race for
Bristol.
sure. Yeah, Bristol is Bristol.
Well, all right. Still an impressive run, second place. And that also gives you all the shout-outs you want tonight.
Yeah, shout out to the 4 car, which you guys are about to talk to. Awesome guy. Excited to battle him for the rest of the season. Shout out to 83 Racing. They probably going to be on the car for a lot this year. And I'm looking forward to the next track. This is short track racing is not my thing.
Well, I understand.
Chicagoland will be an interesting race, I believe.
Yes, it will be. It fits right in my wheelhouse. I was fast at Charlotte. I should be fast at Chicagoland.
There you go. So that definitely gives you something to look forward to, and that's going to be next week on June 20th. So we definitely look forward to joining you guys there. All right, well, we'll let you get back up and celebrate a little bit, and we'll go ahead and bring Mr. Hernandez up.
All right. Thanks for talking, guys.
Thanks, Riley. Have a good night, buddy. Hey, Patrick, this is Grant and Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
Loud and clear.
All right. How are you tonight, sir?
Oh, good.
It seems
considering all the problems that I have tonight. Yeah, I'm really good.
Hey, all the problems, you still ended up in first place at Bristol, man. That was impressive.
Yeah, man. I don't know. At the start of the race, the first 70 laps, the car was horrible with cold tires. As you could see, I spun two times on the bottom because the car wouldn't hook up. But I kept grinding. I kept fighting, and man, I managed to win it.
Well, Grant, do you have any questions?
Feat to watch. Seeing as how well you did, especially on that last 40 laps there.
Man, once the sky went, as soon as we went night, man, the car just lit up. The car came alive, and I had the grip I needed. I wasn't burning as much tire as I would love to. So I don't know. The last 55 laps, man, the car came alive, and man, I'm so happy that I managed to win this race.
Now, with you winning and being part of the top 3, that does give you as many shout-outs as you'd like. So who would you like to shout out?
Yeah, as always, I want to give a shout-out to Toyota, to Ray Brigg, MSI, Under Armour, all the guys in my car. Want to give a shout-out to you guys. I watch the replays, and you guys do an awesome job on the broadcast. And a big shout-out to all the admins and people that make this league possible.
All right. Well, thank you, Patrick. And again, congratulations. We seem to talk to you a lot after the race, so you're definitely putting in some good races here this season.
Well, I guess 3 wins and 2 in a row, I guess, and I'm hoping I can be here more times.
Oh, yeah, I hope to see you next week. We got Chicagoland next week. So.
Yeah, that's a track where it's a 50-50. I think I can do good, but I don't know. I'm going to take it race by race, lap by lap, and I hope I can perform the same way I performed tonight.
All right.
We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right. You have a good night, Patrick.
See you guys.
All right. Well, guys, this is Mark Bristow and Grant Turner on behalf of Southern Broadcast Gaming Network and Impact Racing League. Grant, do you have anything else for the viewers?
All I have to say is that it was a good race to watch. Happy to be here broadcasting. Can't wait for Chicagoland.
All right. Well, guys, we will see you next week at Chicagoland with Impact Racing, race number 6. So, from all of us here at Southern Broadcast Gaming Network and Impact Racing League, thank you for watching. You guys have a great night, a good rest of your